Hello and good evening. Welcome to my club of Cottontales. It is just after 9 p.m. on this beautiful Saturday. It is the 5th of December 2020. That means that we have 6 glorious days until my birthday. It has been quite a week and quite a day. Been a very, very, very busy day. Like, I'm happy though, and tomorrow's gonna be just as busy. Got some more things to do. Um, I'm not happy with how stiff my hip and back are, and my knee, but especially my hip. My hip is very much done with all of the moving of crap I've been doing the last few days, but it all has a purpose, so, and a very important purpose at that. Hopefully tomorrow I can get all of it moved around and then get the Christmas tree pulled down so I can get that all decorated and wrap presents and get them underneath and around the tree. Oh, yeah. One thing I like about doing a meeting late at night is when it just ends up being me, myself, and I, it's not as a surprise. Really, it's never a surprise when it's just me, myself, and I, but especially late night. I don't anticipate anyone to tune in. I probably shouldn't have even had a meeting because I can tell that my voice is is disappearing slightly. How odd. Technology is being a bit of a cuntaroo right now. How interesting. Okay, let's try this again. Doesn't seem to be showing quite what I want, but as long as it has that, I guess I'll just roll with it. Live right motherfucking now. Come say hello, Contest. Hopefully we actually get some conversation. I did a post way early in the day, just like, saying hopefully we actually get some interactions via Club Cottontail. I just, could really use the conversation. It's been such a crazy, crazy couple months. Well, it's been a crazy life in general, but especially the last couple months. Well, I don't know why it's, we should make sure that it's even giving the correct thing because it's being super weird. Usually it gives me a beautiful little thumbnail that I can look at and oogle on myself. But this time it's like, nah, we're not going to do that. So I want to be sure that we It, like, doesn't even really show. Okay, it brings it to that, so we're good to go. I also don't like this angle on the camera. I thought I was okay with it, but I'm not. It needs to be higher. That's probably too high, but we'll see. Actually, no, it should be okay. Oh, yeah, that's actually perfect. I don't know why it wasn't there in the first place. Well, irregardless, I'm going to enjoy my Club Cottontail meeting, so if you happen to be tuning into this in whatever way, hi, I am Amber. You can call me Cottontail. My YouTube is, in fact, Cottontail is Moist. Because I am Cottontail and I am, in fact, moist. Because to be moist, the way that you see it all around my channel, including the delicious name, is to be 100% yourself. So, I'm going to do that and enjoy my meeting with me, myself, and I, and hopefully anyone else that happens to come on by. The YouTube link on the Facebook is there. It's a little weird, but it's there, so that's all that matters. Um, so yeah. Let's enjoy our jaded rose that we got loaded to perfection. Hey, it's almost fucking 4:20 somewhere too. Talk about perfect timing. Yes. It's 9:19. That means it's almost 9:20, which means it's almost 4:20 somewhere. Because it ain't 4:20 here. But it could be 4:20 somewhere. Whenever it's 20 past the hour. Get with that toking power. No. No, seriously though, I hope that we get, not just lurkers, because especially when I'm already kind of in a mentally low place, lurkers just fuck with us. Um, so I do hope to actually get some people to chill and chat with me, but it's 9:19 on a Saturday night. People are either sleeping, hanging out with friends, have already established something that they're doing, so, me and my content are not on the list of items of which a person is going to indulge in, but we are going to come to Snapchatty and do a little smoky smoke. It is 4:20 somewhere right now. So cheers to my cottontails. Cheers to the main cottontail, the moistest one of them all, me. Come say hello. Oh, nice. The Snap it actually puts the 6 days to my birthday. Happy Saturday. Because today is Saturday. There are 6 days until my birthday. It's almost my birthday. It's almost my birthday. Alright, send it to... Apparently I put it on Spotlight, which is not something I was trying to do. Yeah, I was trying to put you on my regular story, not my... Really? Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I have to save it just to put it on my actual Snap story because what the fuck? That's so stupid. That's so fucking stupid. Or technology, you piss me off sometimes. There we go. Now we got it going to my story, which is where we want it to be. It's my birthday. I mean, it's my birthday in 6 days. Next Friday, I'll be able to go. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Okay. Perfection. Is it just gonna be the lonesome Kottontale? As far as I know, she went down good for bedtime. Cool. Well, cheers to anyone that is incognitally with me. You're tuning in, but you don't want to talk for whatever reason, so I appreciate you being here, but not showing that number because it helps me a lot. Well, apparently, wow, why is that number working but not that one? Whatever, apparently we do have some lurkers. To anyone that happens to be brand new, you probably don't care if you're brand new because you think that I'm here for the entertainment of other human beings, which I'm not. But if you're one of those individuals that actually wants to get to know the person, I don't like lurkers. All that does is I see a number and a person that's watching and not talking. It triggers my anxiety and then I'll desensitize myself to it, but I really don't feel like being triggered. I don't. If it ends up that way, then so fucking be it. But I'd rather a person watch incognito where their number doesn't show because they have no intentions of talking to me. But, that's just me. I make content for me, myself, and I. It's one thing that's always going to reign true is that whatever I do here on my channel is for me. It's plain and simple. Have a person to talk to, hopefully. But in the end, it's just me, myself, and I talking to me, myself, and I enjoying all the things that life has given us. And it has been a crazy week. I did a lot in the last few days. I definitely almost think that tomorrow I should rest my hip as much as possible, but I have some more things that I want to get moved and organized. Get the Christmas tree up because I want to wrap presents. I could wrap presents right now, but they'd just be sitting on the table. Just a pile of presents that she's already, my daughter, she's already going to be wanting to get at the presents, but be even more difficult to be like, don't touch these things that are just sitting on the table. When it's underneath the tree, I could be like, look, it's a Christmas tree. It's a special thing. Because she'll be 2.5 on Christmas Eve, so it's still teaching her, you know, what it is, why we celebrate it, because I am not a Christian, so I will not be. She'll know about the whole Christianity portion of Christmas and things like that, but when it comes down to it, we celebrate Yule. Just the feeling of joy and happiness and spreading goodwill and giving more than receiving. So, and when you give, you already receive in the aspects of it. I see that's what's up. Thank you. I appreciate those individuals who are actually like, oh, either they're like, oh, I don't want to trigger her, or they're like, this is a crazy bitch. I don't want to watch her. Either way, I don't give a fuck what's the reason you decided to not watch, but you're not lurking anymore, so I'm happy about that. See, so like that's the one difference between me and most people who do live streams. They want you to lurk because they want that time. They want to have, you know, X amount of persons watching for X amount of time. I don't want that. I don't want you watching unless you're actually trying to interact with me. That's the whole point for me of a live stream, is that you interact with the person. Um, and the only reason that I do live streams versus posted is that every so often I do get the chance of someone popping in. Plus, you can't, I mean, I could, but it's live. It's like live television. What's that happens sort of thing. And I really like that. Um, I'd rather have a live recording for me, myself, and I, and anyone else that happens to come by versus a posted recording where it was just me and then, other people tune in later. I like the aspect of live content and posted content all mashed together like a fusion. Oh man. Currently on season 3 of Steven Universe. I'm a little disappointed. I don't know how we had literally like 53 episodes in the first season, and they're like, we're only going to do like 25. That's all we're going to do for the second season. And that's going to be how it goes. Like, I just don't understand how you can take away that many and still keep the show 11 minutes. Like, give me more content, damn it. Alright. It serves a purpose. Looks like. Alright, brains. Looks like we're gonna be decent in our size ourselves. Yay! I'm so looking forward to it. Nah, actually, being triggered and then desensitizing yourself is actually quite helpful. I fucking hate it most of the time. But it's very helpful and useful for our purpose. So, watch for whatever reason is you want to watch. I'm just be talking to myself, hoping I get someone else to talk to me. Cause that's just it, is I make content for me. Me, myself, and I. Help myself mentally, which helps myself physically. I'm Cottontale indeed. Damn it, what am I looking for? Oh, there it is. Okay, no S. See, I thought it was with no S. I thought so. Okay, makes sense, because lurker, not lurkers. Because you don't know if there's more than one, but you do know if there's one. We have 2 at the moment. Dos Queridos. I just love the way my heart goes super fast, though, when my anxiety is going. Feels like one of those little race car tracks. Little electronic ones where if you went too fast, your car just flew off and your fucking stepdad got pissed because he spent like $5 on it. It's exactly what my anxiety feels like right now. Just like sometimes like super intense and my car's flying off of it. Other time it's just like constant anxiety because you don't want the car to go off, but you also want to win your brother. Just me? Okay. I guess that shows your age if you grew up playing with remote control like race car tracks. Like that's very much I think a 90s sort of thing. Shit. I'm trying to think of the last time I probably did play with one. I was like 14. So, I mean that would have been 2000, 2001 maybe. Cuz end of 2000 is when I turned 14. So most of 2001 would have been me being 14 and then turning 15. Is that right? Yeah, because 1999 we turned 13. Gosh! It's just so crazy to think that you're only 14 when you're a freshman. Like, and most of the time, freshmen are just 14. Like, I was an older freshman because I turned 15. It kind of, like, basically ended up to where my senior year, I was 17, and then I turned 18 months after my senior year started. It's just so crazy to think that a freshman in high school is only 14 years old. Like, it just blows my mind. Oh my god, Madison's almost, she's halfway done with high school. Oh, my heart. My heart. Holy crap. The fact that my best bitch, my best friend my fairy goddaughter, my oldest one is 15. Oh, we're old enough to have a 15-year-old. Oh man, and Michelle, I mean, she was young. She was 19 when she had her, but that's like it is a teen mom because 19 is a teen, but it's not like, 14, 15, 16. Gosh, that's so crazy. Michelle has a 15-year-old. Lots of lurkers, though. I hope everyone's having a good Saturday, whatever it is that you're doing. I doubt because it's new people and probably no one's going to talk to me because I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm not going to, like, if you're here for gaming content, this is not the channel you're looking for. I can guarantee that because I will game at my leisure if I feel like doing it. My Club of Cottontails just exists for me to have a place to be me, express any thoughts and feelings that I have in my brain, and hopefully interact with other human beings. Even if that interaction is you lurking, triggering me, and then I'll desensitize myself to it for next time. So, you do you, I'll do me. I might do me later. I've been feeling a little frisky ish. And I go through bouts where I just don't even want to be touched, let alone sexually touched. It's like, it's fucked up. I've had moments where I just don't want to be touched, but I'll be horny. So it's like, my brains are like, go for it. And I'm like, I don't really want to. Or like, I'll start, and then I'll be like, I'm good. I don't feel like doing this anymore. Oh, if one of the lurkers is Kayla because she can't chat, cheers to the Kayla. Because that could be the case sometimes. Sometimes. Only sometimes. I think it's a lot of new people, though, which is intriguing. I'm always intrigued. That's why I wish more people talked versus lurking. But I get the lurking, you know what I mean? Most of the time, if and when I tune into a live stream, I'm not talking, you know what I mean? So I totally get it. I recommend checking out content in my channel. Go to the YouTube, Kottontale is moist, and learn all that is the moisture of Cottontale. A lot of people are really surprised to know that I've been doing it for so long because they're like, "Oh, did you just start? Like, wow, you have 900 VIPs in such a short time." I'm like, "I've been doing this for 4 years." They're like, "Oh, okay." And then it's like instantly goes from being like, "Oh my God," to like, "Oh shit, this bitch hasn't even hit that number." But that's just it, is I don't care about a number. The fact that I have as many as I have at all just is surprising. And what I love the most is that YouTube has this thing where they delete subscribers if it's an inactive account. And mine, I've never really lost an extreme amount, Like I've seen some like my level YouTubers are like, whoa, I was like at 900 and now it's at 700. What just happened? It's like bots, people making fake accounts, inactive accounts, like that type of shit happens. That's why I'm glad that because I'm so real and I am being me 100%, the people who actually come, subscribe, and stay a VIP Club Cottonteller, they're here because they want to be, not because I was like and subscribe. Like, if you're joining for something like that, like go find it somewhere else. They're a dime a dozen. They're all over the place. I'll tell you to leave your opinion, but I'm not gonna do it that way. Oh man. Unless I'm making fun of it, which then gets people to get upset. But it's like the only way you're gonna be upset is if you're not being true to yourself. You know what I mean? Things only offend you when it's not you. I know, because every time in my life when I got offended on something, it's because I felt that way about myself. Like back when I was a little ass kid and I actually thought I was fat, when people called me fat, it hurt my feelings. A person, the power that you get by loving yourself is so immense. And I've always loved myself, but I did always kind of like compare myself to everyone around me, so therefore I thought I was fat. As soon as I was no longer comparing myself to people of not my ethnicity, and for one, I wasn't even comparing myself to my own ethnicity because I'm just like, damn, we're all so gorgeous. Instantly could care less when someone called me fat. Ugly never affected me because I've never found myself ugly. Like, truly, the people who let that affect them, they feel it in their body, in their being. Even if they can't say, like, oh, I think I'm ugly, or like, oh, no, that person saying that didn't make that feel about that way. Like, yes, it did. You know what I mean? Because the words of another human being only hurts you if you fucking feel it about yourself. So when you love yourself and you don't feel a certain type of way about yourself, when someone else says it, it doesn't matter. Unless it's someone super close to you. Like, I'm sure if, like, my mom was to say something, my ex, because I still, like, you get scorned and hurt in a certain way, certain things will always kind of affect you. And plus with that one, it makes no sense to me because he is like his current girlfriend is actually bigger than me. So like he likes a big girl. So the fact that he points out certain things about my eating habits or things like that is because he's trying to be mean to me. But that's been my existence for quite a long time. My freedom was, not letting him manipulate me anymore. And things have actually been really good, just like, good for what they are. There's still always going to be shit, but it's really good where we are right now because I'm actually getting the, shit organized and separated. Like I went through all of the DVDs, which most of the DVDs were mine, but there was, here and there a movie that was his or a book that was his or something like that. And I'm sure, down the road I might find something else that's his and I'll just give it back to him. Send it with Junior when she goes to his house on the weekends. Did I say when she goes to his house or did I say when he goes to her house? Meh, I don't remember now. My anxiety's through the roof and we're trying to desensitize ourselves to the lurker, but I don't like when people watch and don't talk. It makes no sense to me. But I also understand because lurking has a purpose, you know what I mean? What up, Wheels? Wow, hold up. 10, 11, 12. Why are you up till almost 1 a.m.? Not that I'm complaining, this is very unlike you. Oh, he's like, LO slash good night, liked and shared. Okay, well, peace out. That would be why he is not in factually up to chat. He's just popping through with the quickness. Well, cool. Sleep well. I got all excited for a second, like, yay! Human interaction. Nope. Sorry, not tonight. Nah, at least I'll get really good interaction next weekend. I mean, I'm petrified as all hell to do the photo shoot inside. I do not want to do pictures inside, but some of the like positions that I want to do just make sense to do inside. So, but I'm not looking forward to posing in my very sexy and very amazing outfit in front of another person. Outdoors is so different. Like being outdoors is so empowering to me. Like, I don't know, something about like especially like my friend who introduced me to the photographer, she shared a picture that she recently did, and the picture was absolutely phenomenal for one, but it gave me instant anxiety because I could tell she was inside of an apartment and just that confined space, which is so weird because I'm not claustrophobic. I actually am quite opposite. Like, for example, sleeping in a closet brings comfort to me. So I'm like confined spaces don't freak me out, so I'm not entirely sure why the aspects of like taking a picture in a room freaks me out. And it's not just the fact that it's a sexy picture, like it's just a picture in general. Like I just prefer to be in a big open space or being on the opposite side. It's probably because I'm a dominant, and to in a way when you're getting your picture taken, you become a submissive. You know what I mean? You're moving and doing what they want for the most part. So that's it's power dynamic with me. Power dynamic for sure, which is kind of crazy because I have this person who wants me to be their slave in some ways. Like, for one, they say they're daddy, and I'm like, I'm never gonna call you that. Like, that's just not gonna happen ever. Cause Whereas, like, I have called someone that before, it was very much in a non-sexual way, and not even in like a parental way. Like, it was in a more of like a caring way, because I'm very much a non-sexual little. Like, it's directly linked to the fact that I have some children personalities, but I just, like, for example, looking around my room, just in that corner we have two Care Bears on top of a me size Barbie, which is for like a 3-year-old, so it's the size of a 3-year-old's height. And then we have a stuffed animal. We have an Elsa head, which you braid the hair and do different things. Then we have my Build-A-Bear, TV, variety of action figures, and more little fun things like Jasmine and Tamatoa. We have our fucking Fortnite pickaxe, which Fortnite where is like it's all ages and a lot of people go, oh, it's a little kid game. There's so many fucking adults that play Fortnite, so my pickaxe don't really consider that in the category of like small toys. Him I do. Squishmallow for surely falls in just like, catch me cuddling with a bajillion stuffed animals when I sleep. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And then over in the corner over there, we just have a shit ton of different squishmallows. Like, we have the big bunny, the octopus, we have little yeti, we have candy corny, and then we have like some more Build-A-Bears. There's Bunny Rabbit over there and Toothless. Her Majesty Toothless. Pika Cute, my little Pikachu, my Valentine. Blue Bear is the only thing that I own that would be considered a kid toy because he's a stuffed animal, but he's so not a stuffed animal. He is a hypersexual being who helps guide me through life and all things that are moist. But it looks like all of the lurkers have dissipated. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Hopefully. For the time being, it seems that it has just dispersed. Alright, let's see if there's anyone playing. Nope, no one there. And no one there. Alright, cool. So, if I do decide to play, it will just be me, myself, and I, which I don't have anything to do. It's Saturday night. Rainbow is sleeping. But even then, if she was to wake up, her dad would be, you know, the one tending to her. Um, I've had a very productive week and into weekend. So I'm just enjoying my Saturday evening. Hopefully get other people to chat with me. But, if I just end up enjoying Jaded Rose and me, myself, and I, then so be it. Oh, it looks like a moon and a star. Yes, thank you, universe. 'Cause when you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Your dreams come true. I went blue screen for a purpose. Poipus. Have to add someone? Wait, what? Apparently you can't make a party chat just like a party chat with yourself. You have to like add people, I guess. That was officially like the weirdest thing I've ever encountered. I don't know when that changed. That explained why every so often I go to check and see if there's any parties. There's no parties because it's like super weird now. Oh man, that's pretty fucking dope though. Look at this. Oh my gosh. We get. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, are you fucking kidding me right now? This is the single fucking. Oh, Poison Ivy is. Oh, look at that ass! Holy fuck! Oh my gosh. And then they add a Midas sort of thing, which is cool, I guess. But, like, straight up, all I care about is the fact that it has Ivy and Joker. Oh my god. Bang bang! Oh! Oh, her pickaxe is so cool. Oh, I like how the Joker has two. That's almost like Green Goblin looking to me, but it's still fucking dope. Is this just like cards? Pick a card. Any card. Joker's wild. Oh my gosh. That's like. Oh my gosh. Really, Fortnite? Why you gotta be adding shit that's just like, oh, and they're gonna give you 1,000 V-Bucks with it. Okay. As if the skins and back blings and harvesting tools wasn't enough. They're like, we're gonna sweeten the deal and give you 1,000 V-Bucks too. We hope you enjoy. Savage. Because if you think about it, you have to think about like how much 1,000 V-Bucks is, you know what I mean? And how much a skin usually is. That's a great fucking deal. 3 skins with a shit ton of variants. Oh, Sugar Plum. She's so cool and so creepy, and I love her wings. She's the type of character that you buy just for her wings. Straight up. Like, but she's also super cute. She's like a nerdy elf. Oh, he's creepy. That's fucking cool. Is that her pickaxe, maybe? I don't know, but that's super cool. It's reactive? I wonder how it's reactive. I wonder if, like, maybe the flower grows or something when you get kills, because, like, my Rainbow Smash pickaxe is reactive. And basically, as you get kills, his horn becomes Immaculante. Larger and larger in Rainbow. So it makes me think maybe that one, the flower on it, like, grows and grows. Oh, this is a pretty pickaxe. 2 Jess from Kyle. Oh, goodness. It's like one of those presents that's wrapped exactly and you know exactly what it is. Very nice. Very nice, Kyle. Holy fuck. Introduced in season 1. It's like, it's a throwback. Throwing it back. Which season did we get this one? Are you not going to tell me? Peppermint. There we go. Okay. Chapter 2, Season 1. Okay, so that was Season 11. That was only... Huh. That was only four seasons ago. Feels like Way longer. To play or to not to play? That is the question. Lately, I've just wanted to be in Club Contal. Ah, fuck. I've been meaning to do a post just to be like, hey, I'd like to do Snapchat smoke sesh again, because I'd rather just chat than do anything else. But we need to be at 1,000+ VIPs for that. What up, Savage? Welcome to my Club of Cottontails. How are you doing this fine Saturday evening? As it's evening for me. I mean, it could be daytime for you, but how ye be? I might investigate upstairs. Because she doesn't sound like she's in her crib. Oh, you can't sleep? Hopefully you'll be able to. I know that feeling. I get insomnia real bad. That's one thing. When I first started making content, I had the ability to do content for like 8, 10, 12 plus hours. Like I had one meeting that was 36. And being able to just like consistently put the energy somewhere made it to where I was actually able to get myself on a normal sleep schedule. And then having a kid exhausts you to the point where you'll just sleep. It's almost 10 o'clock for me. I don't know what time I'll go to bed, to be honest, because this is the one night where, like, I don't have to go to bed to be up with my daughter in the morning. So, like, if I wanted to stay up until 2 a.m. gaming or chilling in my channel, I totally could. But I don't know. I kind of want to watch Steven Universe. I've been binging that. Still disappointed that after season 1 they just decided to cut the amount of episodes in half, like some fucking bullshit. I'm much excited for next weekend. This time next weekend, well, actually, this time next weekend, I'll definitely be back at my friend's house already, because I believe Vancouver's on lockdown, so we won't be able to go to like any restaurants or anything like that. Well, we will be able to get food, just won't be able to dine in. I definitely want to grab, I think I want Chinese food on Saturday. I'd love to get it on my actual birthday. I don't know if that's feasible. It makes more sense to just like make something in the house with my daughter since it will be mommy daughter day. But the Saturday, definitely after my photo shoot, like I'm super excited. I'm thinking like, because the photographer was saying that like there's not really a time, it's just kind of gearing it around me, which I think is so awesome. Um, to meet up with her at noon, which I think will be perfect, especially because I want to do outdoor ones. I figure like we'll do the indoors first, which I don't really want to do a lot of indoor ones. Like I can think of maybe 2 or 3 poses that would be better for the inside. I was prepared to do them outside, all of them. So when she mentioned indoor stuff, I was just like, oh, I wasn't expecting that. But I definitely want to be outdoors like 2 to 4. Or maybe even as the sun's going down. I feel like if she's willing to stay out there, I feel like we'd get some just beautimous shots with the sun going down. God, just like I just imagine it right now, especially with my galaxy hair and the skirt I'm gonna wear, because I'm gonna be wearing mostly black. But she also has other outfits. I know that she has like a bunch of stuff that she has for people to wear and like things like that. So play it by ear. I only plan on doing my outfit, but we'll just have to see. You never know. But fuck, am I excited? I'm just excited to get shots with my cape. Like, it's the sort of thing, like, if she's comfortable, I may even, like, depending on the location, I might see if she's willing to do some. It would be semi-nude because I'd be wearing my cape, but I'd basically be naked. I just always imagined getting, like, fairy-esque photos with either the sun coming up or going down. Either or, dusk and dawn are both equally beautiful. For anyone who doesn't know, I have a nature, well, I guess half indoors, half nature boudoir shoot planned for next Saturday, the day after my birthday. I'm very excited to level up to level 34, and then the next day to go do an epic photo shoot and hang out with my bestie Nicole, because she's going to be driving me to different places, which, oh, I need to remember to text Nicole and ask her if she's willing to make a few stops after the photo shoot, because I want to drop off a care package to my friend. Their family lost everything um, in a burglary, so I got some stuff for the family and her oldest daughter especially, because I had some bits. Alright, there's sounds coming from upstairs, so I need to make sure that she is in her crib and not just like playing with stuff, because she doesn't have a big girl bed yet. We have not proofed her bedroom, but honestly, I think the duration of us being in this house, she'll probably just stay in the crib, and then I'm definitely gonna get a big girl bed for wherever we move. I want it because we're gonna be doing potty training, and to do potty training properly, she needs to have a big girl bed. So I'll be right back. Hopefully, I still have. I mean, I don't know if I'd call it conversation. They said hi and can't sleep, but it's something. Potentially the second and only conversation because Wheels was just saying goodnight. But officially 10 o'clock on the dot, and I'll be right back. Not sure what was more disappointing. Upstairs fuckery or that being very much booty. Thinking probably both. Definitely both. So, hello, motherfuckers, and welcome back to my club of Cottontales, where it's a good thing that I checked on the sounds, because lots of fuckery. Just tons of fuckery. It just makes me very excited for when the divorce is over and the house is sold and we're in our separate places, because, man, like, I really hope that yeah, no. I just don't think that it will be good, because if he's not watching her now, why would he be watching her then? You know what I mean? He claims it's because I'm here. Like, I'm not just gonna allow things to go to hell, but it's just like, it's shitty knowing that he's such a piece of shit human. That's just how existence is gonna be. Is gonna be like the minimum amount of interaction with him. So I just definitely can't wait to be done with all the processes. Like, and it just hopefully we can actually enjoy December for what it is, because December is always a good month because it's my birthday month. Plus the Yuletide season, like from October through February, is just a wonderful season, but especially the month of December. So I definitely am hoping though that like around tax season will be when I move out. Hopefully, maybe, if the universe and everything aligns. What one can hope, that's for damn sure. No, I'm very glad that my daughter knows how to get up and down the stairs really easily, because I heard someone going up and down the stairs, and I was like, it wasn't loud enough to be an adult, so I was like, kind of like, that's odd, but I had confirmation when she has these things called Owen. There's a stuffed animal, there's slippers, and there's a backpack. Her backpack, which is upstairs in a drawer in her bedroom, was downstairs next to the slippers and her stuffed animal. Only one way it got there. Someone took it from upstairs to downstairs, and I doubt her father did that. So that was just kind of like, one, I was really proud of her for being like, oh, hey, I have something that looks like this, and then, taking it to go be with the other things. But at the same time, holy shit, she was not being watched as she went up and down the stairs, which are fucking steep. Like, our stairs are crazy. It was just like all sorts of anxiety. It makes me glad that I had Club Kottontale to come back and, like, well, I thought I had Jaded Rose to come back to, but it was Booty. So, I mean, she's here, but she wasn't here. Oh, man. Oh, 10/10. Yes, 10/10. Oh, 10/10 on 12/5/2020. Ooh. I still can't believe that, like, and that was totally not planned. It's just the day after my birthday. My birthday is the 11th, so the day after the 12th. But 12/12/2020 is the day that I'll be getting my photos done. Like, that day holds so much energy in general, so I'm so thankful that I'm getting them done that day. I just feel like any anxieties that I have about it will flutter away. Hopefully. Anyways, like, the indoor ones, I have the wickedest anxiety. I'm, like, extremely excited for the outside ones. And, like, I was ready and prepared to, like, put, like, a blanket down on the ground or something, you know what I mean, to get certain shots that I wanted to get. the one shot that I always imagine when I think of a boudoir shoot is a person laying down with their legs up in the air, crossed. And it's either like up in the air just by themselves or they're up against something. I imagine doing that up against a tree. I just imagine that would be so amazingly beautiful. Um, but, it's most likely going to be wet. I'm not worried about cold, but it is most likely going to be wet. So, something would have to go down onto the ground otherwise. See, but I'm not even that worried about my cape getting dirty. Like, I would just lay on my cape. You know what I mean? Oh, I just imagine it would be so sexy. But I feel like that's also stuff that I can converse with her. You know what I mean? It's meeting her for the first time. I can tell her what I'm comfortable with. You know what I mean? And then also it's building her portfolio. So I definitely want to do some things that she suggests just because it could be what she wants in her portfolio. Have a variety, but also have kind of your shtick, her sort of vibe. Because my whole idea could be completely different than what she usually does. I do not know. I just know that she says that she has stuff for me to look at, like to put on. So that's going to be kind of nifty and interesting. I feel like this is going to be like the most legit photo shoot ever, and it's going to be by someone who is working at establishing themselves, which I just think is badass. Erica Stevens. Oh, made a heart for me. Oh, I guess that's on the plus side. The anxiety from hearing all the noises outside of the room and then confirming what the noises was completely takes away the anxiety of lurkers, so like I see you just watching, not talking, but it doesn't affect me as much as the thought of my daughter not being taken care of. Like that just I'm not it's just not okay. Fingers. Do what I want. Gotta love carpal tunnel. It's a hoot. Also love that I'm losing my voice. Makes sense though. Oh yeah, going back to thinking of next Saturday. So after the photo shoot, I want to drop off the care package, and then after that, go buy my sissy Genesis potentially, because she has some birthday gifts for me and whatnots. And eventually make our way back to my Nicole's house, relax. I'm gonna make sure that I make myself a very comfy for sleeping purposes, because that's one thing is like I have to be super mindful of my hip, especially. I now know why, they predicted that I would be in a wheelchair before 30, because being after 30 and just like feeling the way that my hip has been going the last couple years, um, it's crazy to think that, with my Social Security, I qualify for both physical and mental, but I've only ever really went for it for my mental, but my physical has been what's keeping it going because it's very obvious that I have physical attributes that affect my ability to work. It's just the sort of thing that I've always been so strong-willed that I never really see that, but I do see how my brain affects me because I'll be trying to like motivate myself to not think about the physical, and then I have all the extra stuff in the brain stopping me from doing that. But it's like, especially the last couple days with moving and stuff around in my house, like Mm. Makes me thankful that I have been mindful enough to keep my body in motion. Definitely gonna have to remember to do a stretch before bed tonight with all of the fucking, and maybe eat a banana, because I could foresee me waking up with a Charlie horse. But, I'm glad that I've been getting all that stuff moved around. Tomorrow I need to make sure to prep the shop and take out the things that I want to take out and prep the area before having him help me bring the stuff out, because I'm only going to be able to ask him once. That's something that really sucks, is that I know that he became an extra dick after we did the things that we had to do today, and it's just frustrating. You know what I mean? As soon as he does something that he doesn't want to do, he just becomes a dick. And then you have to add in on the fact that he doesn't care for me as a human being, you know what I mean? So it's like extra difficult. I just very much really hope that he can, even with his stubbornness and dickholishness, he can get through the processes that we need to so we can be divorced. Like, that's one thing, is he's like always saying how he can't wait to be away from me. I'm like, well, to be away, you need to do this. Like, it's just so funny to me though. Like, I really don't think he fully thought it through. Like, oh, I'm gonna manipulate this person, but like the processes that we are in now is just crazy. It's kind of funny though, because I love marriage and I definitely look forward to being married again, but just the whole aspect of what divorce is, I now understand why a person might have prenups, you know what I mean? Because it will make some of that later stuff super easy. Um, also, it's a weird place to be getting a divorce when you didn't want one, but it's needed. You know what I mean? Like, if I was to not get a divorce, I'd be staying married to someone who manipulates me and mentally abuses me, doesn't love me, has never, cared for me, and isn't going to care for me. You know what I mean? Very unhealthy, very unhappy. So, the only option I have is to get a divorce, which very much can't wait. I wish that we could have done it sooner. You know what I mean? Like, from November 1st of 2019, I knew I wanted a divorce. I just wish that we would have done the processes and stuff then, versus, letting him continue to manipulate and let it just go on longer. Like, uh, definitely look forward to what the future may hold for the Ambers. Speaking of which, Amber Jr. sounds like she's doing much better after I put her in her crib. Some big yawns. Oh, yep, there's another big yawn. My sweet girl. Oh, I'm so glad that she is good at getting up and down those stairs, you guys. Like, I seriously, like, hearing noises and, like, thinking what they might be, and then going in the living room and seeing something that was upstairs, downstairs, and very much, like, the child did it. It was just kind of like, oh my god, like, my almost two, not even 2.5 year old, like, she'll be 2.5 on Christmas Eve, was going, like, I just, mm-mm, mm-mm. Now I understand. I mean, I've already understood, but people just keep telling me like that I'm going very lenient when it comes to the just plans and everything, and it's like I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I just want what is needed. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those people like, "Oh, I got what I needed, now I want this." Like, I'm not that person. I'm never going to be that person. You know what I mean? And especially not in a divorce, because I don't want to be divorced. Like, I have to. I would love nothing more than to be able to, like, continue to flourish and grow. But that's just it, is like, it's so funny trying to explain it to people who are just like, why do you not try to work on your marriage? Like, you don't know anything about it. You know what I mean? It's like, I can't work on a marriage with someone who doesn't want me. You know what I mean? Like, the only thing they ever liked about me was my body. Gave me wicked insecurities about it too. Like, I like It's really hard to explain to someone that, you have insecurities because they go, "Oh, baby, you have such a good body. Like, you're not fat at all." And I'm like, "Who said I was fat? Who said I had a bad body?" Like, that's actually my insecurity is that I think you only want that. Like, do you want to know what's in my brain, my body, my soul? You know what I mean? Nah, you just like the physicality. That is where my insecurity lies. And like most people don't understand that because I guess most big girls aren't confident. But really it's not even about being a big girl. Like me being in the lady group I'm in, majority of the ladies in that group are very traditionally thin and fit and look amazing. They're all super insecure. Like looking like porn stars and they have the worst insecurities that you could ever imagine. You know what I mean? So being insecure about your body has nothing to do with the actual size of it. Like I don't doubt that there's tons of big girls out there insecure about their size. I'm just not one of them. But that's instantly where people go to if you say that you have an insecurity. Just loving the lurking though. I love lurkers. They don't give me anxiety at all. Hopefully my sarcasm came through just then. That's okay. Jaded Rose will help us with desensitizing ourselves to the lurkers. A little bit of Opal Alice. Opal Alice mixed with pink cookies, you guys. This is like one of the best mixtures ever. So Opal Alice is by Emerald Janes, and then Northwest Cannabis Solutions does the pink cookies. This pink cookies is so fucking good. Like, it smells so immaculante. They both look and taste amazing, but they also medicate very nicely. That's why if I can get this medicine me, my anxiety about the whole fuckery be gone because I know she's in her crib, laying down, yawning, getting ready to fall asleep. It's quite late for her to be finally settling down right now, but that's okay. At least she is settling down. I know she's safe. Now I can focus on desensitizing myself to the fact that this person wants, needs, desires to lurk for whatever poipus it is. Lurking you can learn, so hopefully they learn what they want to learn from all that is Kottontale is Mooiisstt on YouTube. How you doing? That is me, formerly Amber motherfucking Lewis. For 4+ years we were Amber motherfucking Lewis, but I'm not gonna be Amber Lewis for the conceivable future. So, um, I don't want it to be in my YouTube's names, you know what I mean? But I also feel like Cottontale is Moist is just so perfect, especially because we have like, there's so many titles that say like, I'm moist, are you? Or like, flowing with the moisture, just, it's our favorite word, so of course it's used repeatedly, plus it's our mindful mantra. So, it just feels right. Feels moist to have our name be Kim. Cottontail is moist Kim. Okay, so I made a slutty pumpkin a few years back called Pump Kim. Oh my gosh, I am like, oh, I have to recreate her now because she will be Club Cottontail's pumpkin. Wow! Yes, literally Pump Kim, and the Kim could even, we know that it stands for Cottontail is moist. Oh gosh, could you imagine saying that all in one big flowing, not weird. Not even going there. Oh, my anxiety's through the roof. We were doing all right, and then, the sound's starting to get to us, and that's just it. Is like I was trying to tell myself, like, oh, it isn't what we think it is, and then it was exactly what I thought it was. So it's like, there's nothing like having anxiety because you think something is a certain way, and then having a panic attack because it was exactly what you thought it was gonna be. At this rate, I doubt we will even fucking game. But that's just it. Is like for anyone who like hopes to see gaming content, not the channel you're looking for. This is my club of Cottontails. It's Kottontale is Moist on YouTube. It is just a place for me to be me, hang out with me, myself, and I. Hopefully, get other people to fucking chat with me, but that doesn't happen. Like 9 out of 10 times. So, I'd say more 7 out of 10. We get sometimes where there's quite a few people popping in. Like Wheels sometimes will chat from time to time. Like we have some returning Contels. Oh, Captain Chronic popped in after like a long hiatus, so that was nice. We do get traffic, just not consistent traffic. I love consistent traffic because that means I'd get consistent conversation. And it's the sort of thing like the other day, this person wanted to play Fortnite with me, and they were really fucking rude after I was just, being me and being honest. And I was like, oh, um, I was, don't really like to play with people without mics because I'm not a social gamer. I'm just a social person. Like, I'm looking to have a conversation more so than just play a video game with a complete stranger, you know what I mean? And then they just got rude, and it was like, they were like deleted, and I was like, huh? They're like, I'm deleting you, and I'm like, okay, goodbye. And then I deleted them. You know what I mean? Like, what are you trying to do? Like being like, oh, I'm gonna delete you. Like, okay, like then delete me. Like, I don't understand people who like feel the need to tell you that they're gonna do something instead of just doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I could just. Oh, it makes no sense to me. But I do, like, if I'm gonna play a video game with you, I'm most likely don't even necessarily care about playing the game. I want to have a conversation. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a social gamer. Like, I definitely enjoy playing Fortnite with people on occasion more than any other game. But when it comes down to it, I like playing video games just by myself. Hanging out with people. Oh, God, that was. Uh, the fucking late 2000s into 2010s was just like some of the greatest times ever because it was just me and my friends all like playing a video game, just hanging out, chatting and gaming. LAN parties were the best. Like it was always fun like to do like Halo together, but we would also do LAN parties where like I was playing Sims, someone else was playing something else. Like that shit was it was just fun. It was like we had an arcade in our house. Well, other people's houses. Like we went to there was like two or three houses that we did it at. One was at AJ's one time. Most of the time it was at Josh's. Few times it was able to happen at Nicole's until like shit just got like crazy because she used to have a lot of parties at her house and shit started going missing, all sorts of stuff, and it got to the point where her parents were like, nope, like you guys done fucked up, like, and which really pissed me off because like we had a place that we could party, like then because someone invites someone that they shouldn't have, it just ruins it for everyone. Like you motherfuckers. But at least I got as my 20s were good. The portions that I've chosen to remember. Oh, see, I'm getting chest pains thinking about. I have some memories, like Nicole, actually, the one where she had a lot of the house parties. She's shown me a lot of videos of me that I'm just like, she's like, "Oh, were you so drunk you don't remember it?" I'm like, "Oh no, I remember drinking that night. I just don't particularly remember this." Like that happens a lot though, but in my early 20s, I didn't care to be mindful or even slightly have control of any of my behavioral disorders, so I just let them run rampant. So it's really weird to see videos where it's like it's me, but it's like an out of body experience because it's not me. Oh man. Although I like the ones where I can tell it's the twins interacting with, you know, kids of their age or younger, because I just like I like the feeling that I get when it feels wholesome, just happy. You know what I mean? We didn't like the recent feeling though of being back on the roof though. Like I didn't realize that. I mean, it's like any disorder, but like post traumatic stress disorder, that's one that it's developed from something that happens in your life. And unfortunately, like all mental disorders, it's not something that goes away. You just manage it. You find ways to not let it affect you. So having a trigger and then being just put back to a time in my life that I like hadn't remembered in a long time and definitely hadn't been back there was so crazy for me. And then, it just makes me very thankful for Hosey Posey having therapy so I can talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, if I didn't have that outlet, I don't even, I don't even know how that slip back would have affected me. Cheers to having Hosey Posey, and cheers to anyone that actually goes to therapy or counseling or whatever it is, anything that helps you to be you. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. Because I already know that you're telling yourself you're weak because you have to go. You probably might have other people telling you're weak, but I can tell you right now, if you're actually getting help for something that you need, that is strength, never weakness. So cheers to strength and not weakness. Like me deciding to go to a psychiatrist, and I do think that it's time for the officiality of my medical card, but also looking and seeing what they have now, because there is a lot more available than 10 years ago when I went. There could be a lot more marijuana based things, even aside, because I know it helps with the flower that I do, but when you get your medical card, there's a lot of things that open up to you that you don't have otherwise accessibility to it because it's medical, not recreational. Um, the only thing that connects the two is the fact that they are both derivative from cannabis. You know what I mean? That's the one way that medical cannabis and recreational cannabis have in common. That's why you can buy something like this recreationally at a dispensary. I love little barcodes on them. Um, but it helps someone like me. Like, my version of getting high is my brain is functioning really well. Like, I'll sit and smoke like a chimney sometimes, and people will be like, "Damn, are you like inhaling? Are you even feeling anything? Because you don't look stoned." I'm like, "Because I'm medicated." They're like, "You don't look it," and I'm like, "Maybe not to you." You know what I mean? But it's like they don't even realize that them being snide and rude to me. Like, I know I'm medicated because all of the thoughts and feelings I'm having towards them are just going out the door. Whereas usually, if I hadn't been medicated, them being so rude to me for no reason would trigger me and cause my anger to come out. Like, that's one thing that I hate, my anger problems. My whole family has an issue with anger, and I especially hate it because when people find out that we're Islander, they automatically go, "Oh, that's why you're so angry all the time." And it's like, that's so rude. It's so rude. Like, yes, traditionally you meet someone of Islander descent, they tend to have a temper on them, but that's just typecasting, and it's frustrating. But it's the sort of thing, like, just got to work on that trigger. Um, I do like that that doesn't affect me any sore now, but it's completely random what does it. And I almost am hoping that, like, there's a docile pill, because I know that when I'm medicated, I feel just, happy. I'm less angry, I'm less anxious, I'm less uppity, I'm less everything. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of like meh. You know what I mean? I'm medicated, I'm muted. Um, so I'm thinking, I know that they have stuff that will help my arthritis, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. Being able to get a essentially like a CBD pill for my arthritis versus having it's not acetaminophen. Like, I forget what's actually in the arthritis medicine, but I there for a while I was taking quite a bit of arthritis over the counter pills to keep the pain in my knee at bay. But when I became pregnant, wanted to stop all of that, only do natural. Um, and my balm helps. I have Dragon Balm for it, but I hate how sticky it feels. I have to get something to put over my knee when I put it on it. No, hopefully you're having a good night, lurker. With every moment you lurk, you help me to desensitize myself to lurkers. So, on that, I guess I thank you. On the other note, I wish you weren't. I wish you would talk or, go about your evening. But I totally understand, lurking. Like, I I lurk most of the time when I tune into stuff because I I don't really watch live streams. Like a lot of people are really surprised to find out that, when I started live streaming, I wasn't watching a shit ton of other live streamers, and people would tell me, "Oh, you remind me of this person or that person," and I'd be like, "Who's that?" And then they'd start making fun of me because I don't know who it is, because apparently me making content on YouTube means that I'm supposed to know all of the YouTubers, which is a very ignorant thing because there is a shit ton of YouTubers from like Z people like me all the way up to the A-listers like Graveyard Girl, which is, I say Graveyard Girl to some people and they're like, who's that? And then they look her up and they're like, holy shit, she has almost 9 million VIPs. I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean? So people who have a shit ton like that, a person may not know them because it's just not their jam or they've never heard about them. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I'm really appreciative. Like, Wheels, he popped in earlier. He left his opinion, which thank you. We have two opinions now, but he left his opinion earlier. Wheels found me like 3 years ago, and I was in the suggested content. Just like he wanted to find 420 content, and here I was. How you doing? And he was like, he's like, I showed up because it said motherfucking in your name and you were token. I stayed because you're an awesome person. And I'm like, well, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I look for. You know what I mean? But I mean, I get it. There's so many people out there who, even their like bubbly or like friendly persona is just that. It's a persona. It's not really them. You know what I mean? So when you get a person like me who acts and does certain things, but then that is actually them, it's a surprise to people. I've had a few people. I haven't met a lot of people from like an outside entity like Facebook or YouTube or something like that. I haven't met a lot of people that way and then met them face to face. Like most of the people that I've met you face to face and then, went about life that way. But there has been a few people like, damn, like you're exactly the way you are on your YouTube or in your yada yada yadas, and I'm like, yeah, because it's me. I'm like, well, yeah, but like most people will say that, and it's not really them. You know what I mean? Like even down to like their voice. You know what I mean? Like pretending to do another voice. I could not. I just, for one, like I start to laugh because I just like I don't know, like doing voices are fun, but it doesn't feel like you. Because even like with DID, like you still sound like you when you have a switch, but it's like the demeanor is different. Like I can't even explain it because when I first saw it, like in videos of myself, it was just kind of like, whoa. Like it's like it's me, but just like I mean, it's a different personality, so it's a different me. It's a weird thing, and I am thankful that there's quite a few videos of me. And that's another thing. Like with my YouTube, I love watching my own content because in one video you can watch me go up, down, all around. But especially like the days for the days or like the years. Oh man, it's intriguing to watch oneself. I've cried watching some of my own content, just like going back to that moment of the way she felt then, and then laughing and cheering, like I just, how you doing? To the Amber motherfucking Lewis who's watching right now, because she might. I just one thing is like I watch random videos. I like it's always completely random on which one I'll watch and when I'll watch it. I do. I have listened to the Nut Hair song quite a few times. I have never been so glad that I was. If it was forever ago when I did it too, but I was able to get that to be the like First video you see when you go to my channel is the Nut Hair song. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. It's the best, like, it's like 29 seconds, 39 seconds. It's this tiny little clip. It's so good. Everywhere a hair. Makes me want to play Minecraft. Oh, man. Hmm. You know, last year we wanted to play Minecraft on my birthday, but we ended up doing, I think, Sims. Maybe this year we will. Maybe, just maybe. It's changed a lot, too. So, I mean, that actually would be pretty feasible because I said that with how much it's changed, I'd want to start a brand new survival world. God, that'd give me so much anxiety, though. Just like. I'd probably die so quickly. Oh, or I wouldn't die. I'd just be lots and lots of screaming because I'd be spending the whole time looking for some sheep to be able to make myself a bed, and then it would become nighttime and I would have nothing. So we're just like building ourselves a mud hut with our one little torch sitting in it. Because I always make sure to give myself the starter booby. I ain't gonna start a Minecraft world without that beginner chest. You got me fucked up. So I always start with a starter booby. So I have, a few torches, just build ourselves a mud hut and wait for daytime. Oh man. Yeah, no. Just the anxiety of thinking about it is like, I don't know. I don't know about that life. Oh, this one's kind of shaped like an angel. Or like a person. Wow, that's... Hmm. I'm here for it. I always like doing like essentially kind of like a tea reading, but with my bolio when it has crumble on it, because we've gotten all sorts of different shapes, but this one's very much the shape of a person. Like, like it even has raised areas where its arms would be. Huh. And the first person I thought it was my grandmommy, which is beautiful actually, because she passed away a few years back. Um, but she's been someone that's been guiding me and just helping me through everything that I've been having to do. Like, that's one thing is like it sucks losing someone in the physicality that you can't physically tell them I love you and hear them say I love you back or give them a hug or anything like that, but knowing that someone's with you all the time is creepy but beautiful. Creepy in the aspect of like, hey, don't watch as I'm taking a shit, grandma. You know what I mean? But beautiful in the aspect of when you're feeling down, alone, scared, or just anything, they're just there. And that's why it's good to always have something that reminds you of. Like I have a few things of my grandma's, but I have a brooch, was a blue A, that I eventually plan on passing on to my daughter. But I also have a boutonniere from her last marriage. And I love that I have that because my grandma got married four times, and each time she did it because she thought that was going to be the last time. You know what I mean? And all of them except for the last one ended in divorce. The last one, her husband had passed away. Um, but it just kind of like I love that I have that boutonniere because it just lets me know that your path may be very different than what you'll imagine it because we always imagine something for ourselves. And I can tell you right now, it's like it's going to be similar to that because you'll strive for it if you truly want it, but it's not going to be exactly that. For me, I always imagine like, oh, I can't wait to be married before I'm 35. Like, I never imagined me saying like, oh, I can't wait to be divorced before I'm 35. Like, what? But I can say I got married before I was 30. You know what I mean? I was 29 when I got married, so that's something. 2016 was a crazy good year for me. That was the year I turned 30, and the year that I created Club Kottontale. July 20. Wow, July 20th was actually a different day, which is so funny that that popped up. But July 14th, 2016 was the day that Club Cottontail was established. Man, 4 years ago. Who would have thought? Definitely not I. I always thought I would do posted content. and I practiced. Like, I remember being in the fourth grade pretending to film for my OPB show is actually what I wanted to have, but just recording something for people to look at and potentially enjoy, you know? Um, and I always planned on doing that in some caliber. So eventually, YouTube. I'm gonna be 34 next Friday, so YouTube has been around the duration of my life, very much so. It came out when I was in high school, so I've been around it. I just didn't always have the technology to have it. I just knew that when I did, I was gonna utilize it. I was gonna, make posted content. At that time, it was definitely me saying content because content didn't happen until, well, it's always been that way. Maybe it would have been content. I love the word cunt, so I definitely could see me being like my posted content. But anyways, like I always just imagined being a posted content creator. Never ever had I thought of a live, you know what I mean? And especially I didn't think that just the average Joe or Jane could do a live stream. When I was introduced to live streaming in 2016, I knew about it before that, but I always thought you had to be like established. Like I didn't think that it was as easy as it is for people to make content. So like that's why when I hear people go like, "Oh, I'm thinking about doing," like if you really want to do it, just fucking do it. You know what I mean? But you have to want to do it for you because if you do it for someone else, you're going to be extra disappointed. Like if I was doing this for the sole reason to chat with people, I would probably have ended the meeting already because no one's here to chat with me, you know what I mean? Like, really, it was like I've only had a person watching, listening for whatever reason. So I definitely probably be like, well, fuck this, you don't want to talk to me. I've seen people react that way because, they're producing it hoping to get that, but it's like, if you want that, you're going to have to establish yourself beforehand. And a lot of people, I don't want to do that. It's just going to be my friends. Like, I want to meet strangers. I was like, well, establish yourself with strangers. Like, that's how it works. There's very few people who go into making content and don't have a following and just have it pop off. You know what I mean? Because what it takes is just for one, you have to be passionate about whatever you're doing, regardless if you're going to be doing a persona or a gimmick or something like that, or you're just going to be making random shit like me. You have to be passionate about it. You have to want to do it for whatever reason. You know what I mean? And understand that you can be passionate at it and still not have people tuning in. Like, but if you're passionate, you won't care. You know what I mean? I want arts and crafts. Like, I've done a lot of arts and crafts meeting. I love it. Making tutus, making whatever. I made a lot of tutus here in Club Cottontail. Alright, my little witchy lady. Because I'm going to light her on fire, right? I'm going to call her Helga. Oh, man. I have a little spider, bro. Tiny little spider. I named him Nelly. Uh, they've been moving around. I don't know where they went this time. They were on the ceiling, which I didn't really like at all, especially because it was above my bed. I was just like, really? Like, I'm glad to see you again, Nelly, but right above my head, like, do you have to choose that spot? Like, you couldn't choose a fun corner? Like, especially because she's such a small spider. Like, there's plenty of little cracks and crevices. I've been trying to desensitize myself to my fear of spiders, especially with little spiders, like baby spiders. I mean, Nelly is literally like about the size of a grain of rice, like tiny, like this very small spider. Smaller than a normal little jumping spider. Like jumping spiders tend to be small, like the size of a pea. Nellie's smaller than that, like half the size of a jumping spider. Although I've seen some quarter size jumping spiders that was fucked up. Like the bigger the spider, the more scary it gets. But one thing that someone pointed out that is a spider lover actually, they were like the spiders who don't hide, those ones tend to be the ones that aren't poisonous. You know what I mean? Unless it's like very well known ones like black widows or something like that, or like black recluses, brown recluses. Ugh. Pacific Northwest is amazing, except for the fact that we have some terrifying spiders. Nothing like Australia, but a brown recluse, like, or a wolf spider? Huh. I'm pretty sure we had an adolescent wolf spider in the duplex. Thing was so fucking big, jumped like a jumping spider, made a crunch when it died. Oh god, it was horrible. Absolutely horrible. I almost just peed myself talking about that. Alright, Helga. Time to catch you on fire, my beautiful witchy lady. I feel like that's good vibes though, you know, having a witch pop up in my tea leaf reading of Jaded Rose. That's what my pipe is called, Jaded Rose, for anyone who is new. It's so funny is like one person said they like that I just talk as if I've known everyone. Oh, yeah. Whenever my light flickers, I always like to imagine it's my grandma or me. Witchy lady, whoa, 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 witchy lady. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. For anyone that is going to be chill with me for however long I decide to have the meeting. Oh man. Okay. I love tattoos, and I definitely cannot wait to see some of my tattoos under film. Like, that is definitely something I am so much excited for. Next Saturday is going to be amazing. But I think I want to do at least maybe one match, maybe not. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards the maybe no. Yeah, I would have been more inclined if Raymundo is in here, but I enjoyed, some Tokalokes with Jaded Rose. I actually had myself a delicious White Claw, mango flavored. I think I got that mango before and I didn't like it, and I thought I would like it because I forgot I had gotten it beforehand. But I'm definitely gonna stick to Black Cherry. That one's way better, but made for a nice little relaxing evening. It's almost 11 p.m. for me. I think that instead of potentially doing a meeting all night, I am going to get comfy, put on my jammies, maybe put on some more Steven Universe, maybe make a cup of noodle. Oh, yes. Make some hot cider and a cup of noodle. That sounds phenomenal. So thank you, Assbot. You've been working very well. Nightbot, I call him Assbot. He's been working quite well, and he put up my Liger command because some people aren't going to be able to use the L word. You know what I mean? And for me, I always can because I fucking love you, Club Cottontale. You are quite literally the second greatest thing I've ever made because the first greatest thing is my daughter. Nothing beats that. But being just this entity for me to come and enjoy and hopefully others enjoy. Two people enjoyed it because they left their opinion. Be sure to leave yours. You like content, you like dick, let me know. I like both of those things as well. So thank you again, and I hope everyone has a phenomenal weekend. I don't know when's the next time I'll see you. Life is going at the speed of crazy, and this upcoming week is going to be just as busy, and then the weekend I'm going to be gone and busy. So definitely Sunday, I'll probably, like, when I get home, I'll probably want to obviously tell you guys about the photo shoot. But Friday is my birthday, so I'll probably do a meeting that day in the afternoon, while Rainbow naps. But I don't know what we'll play because we'll only have a short little time. Maybe we'll just do some Fortnite. I don't know. Maybe we'll choose. Oh, maybe I do some Dragon Ball Fighter Z because that game is quite fun. I don't know. Um, but until next time, thank you for joining me and Mama Thought for a nice toke sesh. It has been quite lovely. Um, and until next time, which only the universe truly knows when that is, please always be kind to yourself and everyone else. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Oh.